when you have a situation where you're working on a pre-production spot, there's a challenge in creating a spot that is as full as the production is. Man of La Mancha is an epic, and you really want a spot that feels that big. The idea that he goes from this dark dungeon into the open world, we wanted to make sure that we really helped to tell that story visually as well. So in the dungeon, you'll notice little details. You don't necessarily want to draw attention to them, but you want them there to help support the environment and support the scene. There's a lot of little tricks that we can do to sort of help that reality along visually. For example, when he's in the prison, we don't actually have those jail cell bars. So we would just put pieces of tape up onto a stand and then shoot light through it, and it would cast these shadows against his face. When you put that into a computer-generated environment of those bars, it really helps to place him into that environment. By contrast, once he goes out into the world and he's on his adventure, we wanted to make sure that the idea of the sunlight beaming through everything really played a role. In the dungeon, we're shooting down on him, and it makes him feel very small and helpless. Whereas when we get out into the world, we keep having the camera tip down to create this sense of a larger-than-life persona. He becomes stronger, he becomes more powerful. You're really having to place imaginary objects in the frame as you work. You can't just shoot the actor and hope that that will work itself out when you get it in post-production. You really need to know that, okay, my actor is going to be in this corner of the frame and there's going to be a windmill over here, and how big will that windmill be in comparison to the actor? All of those things play into how we feel about those images.